Hello and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to be looking at JonTron. Huzzah! It's been a minute since I've looked at JonTron. This one is the most extreme TV lawyer, and I feel like in order to get that particular title, you have got to be doing the absolute most. Like, I feel like all of these, I'm like, I assume this is the TV lawyer of like, come and, do you have a phone, you have a lawyer, like not a television lawyer like on CSI or those TV shows or whatever. I'm not, but I don't know. So I'm looking forward to this though. JonTron's always never fails to disappoint. Before I do get going, I want to give a shout out to a couple of channel members. So thanks to Timothy Lucas, thanks to Josh Morris, and thank you to DJ Magic Hat. Let's also thank Zay, Undead Chuck, and Matt. So, hi guys, thank y'all so very much for being a part of the channel. It really does help us out. For $5 a month, y'all can get extra content and early content. For $2 a month, you can get some, you can get shout outs. We'll do some polls that are open to members, at least originally members. So there's still a couple of treats for you. Again, I'm looking forward to this episode. I hope y'all are looking forward to it too. I don't really want to waste any more time. Not that thanking my members is a waste of time. That is obviously not a waste. That is perfect. Let's begin before I stick my foot right in my mouth.
It's too quiet. Something's gonna happen to me, isn't it?
Look at this.
Oh, there it is.
Look at me. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Nice to meet you. Very cool name. I'll be honest.
Oh.
Can you call me an ambulance?
Seriously.
Texas Hammer. I think I've seen him on like the Last Week Tonight or something.
Hurt by an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, I think you know that's happened. I think you're aware that's happened.
I hammer insurance company for you.
For me? What? No, I needed that. How am I gonna pay this bill?
An 18-wheeler ran a red light. My client fractured his arm and leg.
I don't need to know that. I feel like that's like an attorney-client thing.
I got him $196,000 in his pocket.
Well, that's how they get you, isn't it? All right, you're hired.
I'm waiting.
Hey, well, watch your tone. I already said. Some people. So I bet you're wondering who that was that just fictionally compressed my ribcage in the last shot. Well, to tell you that, we've got to take a trip to the Lone Star State of Texas, where everything is bigger and better, including but not limited to trucks, podcasts, McMansion to normal house ratios, and yes, even TV lawyers. And that, my friends, is where Jim Adler comes into the picture. I'm sure you've all had the experience of seeing, TV lawyers on like daytime TV, at least here in America. Well, Jim Adler is that, but XXL.
And the thing is, though, there's so many TV lawyers out there, and yet the only thing I ever remember about TV lawyers are if you have a phone, you have a lawyer, and then like the image of the payphone. So it's like even if you don't personally have a phone, as long as you can see a phone, you can potentially have a lawyer.
He goes by the epic nickname, the Texas Hammer. And actually, he's one of the first people to ever pioneer this style of like aggressive lawyer ad. I've been looking into him, and honestly, he really has produced some of the most amazing works of television advertising I've ever seen. So let's take a look and see if any of them can convince me I need a personal injury lawyer. If he really is that good, I should have my credit card in hand by the end. Let's take a look.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Most insurance companies won't pay without a fight. No matter how bad the wreck is, their goal is to pay you less. And what do?
Well, I know it's not respect personal space. Can I get a bit of distance here? I appreciate the vigor, but still.
I hit hard. My client had a traumatic brain injury.
Jim, watch out. Okay, if you keep doing that, you might get a traumatic brain injury. I don't know what it is. It just makes me laugh that he's like oversharing about this. It doesn't feel like a relevant detail telling me about the state of your client's brainstem.
Also, it does feel like that was a very odd edit. It's like, I hit hard my client. It's like, okay, you need to like put a space. I have my comb out, I'm sorry. Yeah, you need to put a space in between those two sentences.
It just feels like some annoying kid on the playground telling me about something I didn't ask to know. Just like, the Stegosaurus is the best dinosaur because it has spikes on its tail. Look, it's cool, man. I'm just happy that you are that excited about it.
I got him $1,913,500 in his pocket.
Damn, all right, that's a pretty nice payout. You know, he might not remember what the money's for, you know, what it is, but he will be rich.
I mean, it might have just been, you know, a concussion. He could remember stuff with that. I'm trying to think of like what, you know, a traumatic brain injury could mean a couple of things. And it could like, you can mostly heal from a concussion, I think. So if you got like a severe concussion, you'd be miserable for a while because concussions suck. They're much worse than like you'd think. But I feel like ultimately, eventually, you'd be able to like use that money to great pleasure.
Oh, now! Greedy insurance companies are not unstoppable. I am.
Jesus, dude. Hey, look, if you say so, I'm not gonna not believe a person in that position. I just, at a gut level, I get a sort of feeling that I shouldn't really disagree with whatever you're saying.
That's
Bad 18-wheeler wreck? Seriously injured? Debt piling up? Can't work?
Get it!
Oh my God, what the hell is this? This thing reads like a manifesto. You trying to get people riled up or something? You keep getting hit by cars? You've been given a bad hand in life? You thinking maybe it's time to do something drastic? That's what I think. Sure, there might be something deep down telling you not to do it, that it's wrong, but you did agree to that highway robbery. And what, you want to look like a pussy?
Ignore that little voice telling you that this won't work.
Insurance companies can be difficult.
Now, who is that? Who has just popped
know.
up here? You know, the universe of Jim Adler, it's got a lot of characters. It's extensive. You would have had to read the manga to get it.
We go at them where it hurts. In their
I mean, whoever made that image, kudos to you. That was quick. That was good.
greedy little pockets. Hit it!
My God, this is ridiculous. Was business slow or something, guys? You know, we needed highway robbery to sell legal services to the public. Yellow Pages wasn't cutting it anymore. I like to think this is really how they retrieve your money if you hire them, you know? In fact, I think if it's not like this, I'm gonna feel a bit scammed now. We might have to call that a bit of false advertising, you know? Civil suit? What is that? Sounds frilly to me. Just get the crowbar! So I bet you're asking yourselves, who is the deputy to Jim Adler's sheriff here, you know? Who exactly is this right-hand man? Well, you see, I'll tell you. That there is the Texas Hammer.
And I'm attorney Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Oh yeah, Jim Adler's also the Texas Hammer.
I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Yeah, they're both the Texas Hammer? Now what exactly happened here is what I want to know. Why do they both have to be the Texas Hammer? Was there some kind of argument behind the scenes and they couldn't settle it? Why couldn't have Bill been the Dallas Mallet or something? I'm just assuming because Bill's full name is Bill Adler, you know, he's got the same last name as Jim. I'm assuming that means he's Jim's son? Let's check, shall we?
Or brothers?
Confirmed. It is the prodigal son.
Oh, okay. I was like, I definitely went straight to brothers. Sorry, Bill, you look old.
But that still doesn't really explain it, because the timing's a tad early, you know? You can't exactly both be king at the same time. The sledge throne cannot be contested.
If you're hurt, don't just hit the insurance company with one hammer.
Smash them with two hammers.
Double trouble.
I'm sorry, Bill is just not as enthusiastic. I don't buy Bill. I like the other guy, the first Texas Hammer, Jim. I've forgotten his name because he is the Texas Hammer. He seems like he's a lot more into it. Bill just seems like he's kind of along for the ride, which might be why he was in the passenger seat, to be fair. But I'm just like, I'm bored with him. Like, he's like, go for two hammers. I'm like, okay. No, I think I'm going to go with your dad.
Now, when I pitched to you guys that I should be the third Texas Hammer, right, you said that's no good, but I don't really buy it because you're doing a whole double trouble thing here. 2 heads are better than 1. I said 3 heads are better than 1. Triple trouble. I could be the third Texas Hammer.
Triple threat. JonTron, triple threat was right there.
Now, I just really feel like I'm being steamrolled here, guys. I'm gonna be the Texas Hammer. I'm gonna be the Texas Hammer. I'm gonna be the Texas Hammer. Can I be the Corpus Christi wrench? And he's gonna be the Texas Hammer. And that's why. Hold on.
Oh my God, that like gave me. I was like, wait, what? I thought that was me, but my phone's all the way over there right now. I cannot reach it. It was like that like vibrated my chair.
Don't do that on you and your phone. That there
Oh my
is a
God.
robocall. And you know who can help with that? Today's sponsor, Incogni. This kind of thing, my friends, is the handiwork of data brokers, digital ninjas that stealthily snatch up your information and sell it to the highest bidder. But they don't just use robocalls. They can also track you using people search sites to discover things like your car's license plate. Hold on, watch out for... Do you not see the ledge? That's a ledge! We're gonna... Oh my God! Whee! Furthermore, while you're browsing the web to find a doctor for the car crash, a digital snitch is lurking in the shadows. That's right. Even health insurance companies are in cahoots with the data broker mafia, sifting through your online crumbs for reasons to increase your rates. Enter Incogni, your digital protection against the data hoarders. Your personal data's own witness protection program. With Incogni, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You sign up, grant them access to defending your digital home, and then just kick back and enjoy the peace of mind. They'll keep you updated as they keep your data away from prying eyes. So you know what to do. Head on over to incogni.com/JonTron, punch in the code JonTron, and bam, you're cruising with a 60% discount on an annual Incogni plan.
That feels like a real 60% is a pretty big discount, because I always wonder how much these things actually cost when they're suggested by various YouTubers. I'm like, yeah, but what am I actually paying for this service? 60% discount seems pretty good.
Nice. That was honestly weird. Anyways, back to what I was talking about, Jim Adler. If you thought those previous showings were impressive, keep in mind the best is yet to come with this superstar, because he can do it en español también.
Soy Jim Adler, El Martillo Tejano.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of legendary. He does all the Spanish-speaking advertisements himself, and it's just the most atrocious Spanish-speaking accent I've ever heard, but you gotta give the man credit, he does it.
Jim Adler.
Trabajar, ¿puedes ayudarme?
Por supuesto, los martillaré. Soy Jim Adler, El Martillo Tejano. Un caro golpeó a mi cliente por detrás.
He's trying.
They love him over there, and he would have honestly made a killing if they could understand what exactly he was trying to sell them.
Pero no hay dinero para usted. Jim Adler.
Listen, that's fair. Okay, it don't matter what side of the border you're on, you don't want to see that.
Nadie se mete conmigo y mi martillo.
No entiendo, pero bueno! But jokes aside, whatever he's doing is clearly working, because he has made a ton of these. Also, something I couldn't help but notice is Jim Adler clearly has some kind of affinity for dogs, because tons of his ads feature them, including this weird one where he's walking an 18-wheeler on a leash like it is a dog. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that one's about.
Okay.
Stay! A bad wreck with a company truck can bring out the worst in an insurance company.
I didn't want legal counsel, but now I do. Thank you to the dogs.
Terribly hurt. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. When greedy insurance companies cheat car wreck victims, I get angrier than a junkyard dog.
I like how he yells on the first line, then immediately quiets down because he doesn't want to like aggro the dog and make it go all crazy and bite him or something.
It's time to bark. I'll get their attention.
Okay, it's all good again. You know, dog passed the vibe check, he's barking, I'm screaming. I tell you what, you could be good for my company. You want to join? Seeing as you're a dog, I got the perfect nickname for you. You could be the Texas Hammer.
I'm Jim Adler, the tough, smart lawyer. I love dogs. Dogs have been part of my family my whole life.
Thank you for that, Jim. Honestly, that was very touching, but I hate to tell you this. This is Alcoholics Anonymous?
Sometimes, though, it's hard to tell good dogs.
Like, just like what they've used as the green screen here, it is giving me vertigo. Like, I feel it's just tilted just a little bit wrong. Like, and I'm trying to figure out, like, it's just a little bit off. And I'm like, no, you need to do it a little different. I don't know. It looks like he's about to tip over.
Dogs from bad dogs.
Okay, but what about this one? What about this one, Jim? This is not a good boy.
He's a good boy. What a dick! The good dog just laughing at the other dog getting caged? That's awful. Also, oh my god, there's like lips in the background there. Okay.
What is that? I don't like that. Why are you over here scheming with each other like you know something I don't? And first of all, in context here in this situation, what could even be funny to both of you at the same time? At maximum, that's gonna be hilarious to only one of you.
Homeowner's insurance may pay for your dog bite injuries. Throw me a bone, will you?
It was dog propaganda the whole time! I should have known! This is the last time I fall for it! But that is not all. Jim's firm is apparently prolific enough to the point where they've actually set up their own Law TV network starring Bill and Jim. Sounds important. We gotta see this.
Welcome to Hammer TV. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, and this is
Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer.
we're going to talk about.
What was that look he just gave his dad there? You. I don't know. I feel like I don't like Bill. He's got no screen presence.
About traumatic brain injuries.
Oh yeah, baby! I've been waiting for this one. This is officially a good season of Law TV. Carcinogenic roof lining episode when? Ooh!
Let's see some of the questions that people ask about the most common causes of traumatic brain injuries, Bill.
Bill, come on, pick it up from here. This is obviously your domain looking at you, and I still love you. I'm still your pops. I just need you to explain to the audience out there what it's like to think in squares like you do.
Well, the most common thing we hear about traumatic brain injuries are, what is the cause of them?
Yeah, that's pretty hard to suss out. I don't know, Doc. Do you feel like maybe it had something to do with the way my mom would always give my brother his serving of dinner first most nights? Or do you think it had something to do with the lamp that fell on my head?
When I lift this hammer, my brain is telling me to do that. When I put this hammer down, my brain just told me to put it down.
I can't go against my brain. You should be happy my brain spared you. I have the will and the means to create a brain injury. And you can call my son Bill for representation once you have sustained that. But listen, Jim is a professional. You don't get to spend over $100 million on advertising over the years if you're not doing something right. So, he's gonna do what he always has done over the years and adapt to a changing industry. That's right. Jim Adler's on TikTok, where his profile picture is the very current hot coquette meme. Everyone knows that? Relatable, right?
No.
Yes, I know what that means, definitely. That makes me want lawyer. This makes me want lawyer. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Is this really pulling in the numbers? 43,000 likes? I guess
Wow.
so. I guess so. Look at Bill Adler over here looking like he just hijacked Jimmy Kimmel's opening monologue.
I'm Bill
He looks tired. It's like, Bill, this is what you really want to do with your life.
Adler, the Texas Hammer. Of course I'm not scared to jump on an 18-wheeler in our commercials.
What, that's the end? Okay, honestly, good move. I see they're going for the humanizing, relatable approach, okay? He doesn't want to admit that he's also not scared in real life. That would make him way too cool and unapproachable. I mean,
In our
I don't want
commercials?
legal analysis from someone who's better than me.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of this nonsense about you being an Avenger.
I'm not the Avenger. I'm the Texas Hammer. A hammer is a more powerful weapon.
Oh no, he's discovered the true extent of his powers. Jim, please, show restraint!
Thor has a hammer, though. Thor's an Avenger with a hammer.
Hard! Are you ready for some fearless justice?
I feel pretty damn good, to be honest, Mr. Adler, besides the fact that you just killed me. Here I go. Oh, by the way, great ads. If I get hit by an 18-wheeler, I'm definitely calling you. Just saying. Okay, here I go. All right, follow me, if I may. You're the Texas Hammer, right? You're the Texas Hammer. You gotta listen to me. This is what the kids are into these days. On TikTok and Instagram, it'd be more relatable to them if I were the Texas Hammer. Guys, you're not listening to me. Trust me on this.
I did appreciate that. That was pretty fun. Good job, JonTron. Didn't disappoint. Made me happy. I appreciated that quite a lot. Thank you all for watching that. And I guess, I will see you in the next episode. Next episode? Next video. We're going to call them episodes. We'll pretend like this is a thing. Goodbye. Hello, my name is Lauren, and today this is Chicago Reacts. That's not the intro, is it?